Welcome to the Dallas Duo Podcast,
your weekly wellness coffee date.
We're friends in Dallas, always looking for the best ways to optimize our health
and have fun along the way.
We're actually mid-conversation. This is how our conversations happen. So this is very authentic. But today we were just talking about the Dallas fitness scene, culture, thoughts, and experiences in studios. So we're honestly just going to let you into
our conversation. I mean, we had the camera off, but she was like, we should just turn the camera on and record this. So
our text threads about this could be sold. I feel like there is books worth written about experiences at studios.
And we've tried so many over the years, and we've hosted events and we've worked with owners. So I feel like
background, like when we hosted Whole 30, every week had a hosted workout with it. So, and it was at newer studios. So when Barry's launched, when the Second Class Studio opened.
We were even at Beyond. Anyone who's been
Beyond,
in Dallas,
when they were at Lovers and Frisco when they opened.
Frisco.
All of the session locations.
Sculpt House. I think we did Bar 3.
Bar 3.
I don't know if we
Pilates
ever did Pure Bar.
The Pilates
We did
bar,
the Pilates bar.
Weekends. Yeah, like we've done it all. And we have been on, like, I've been on all of them, but like Studio Hop, Class Pass, memberships.
Yes.
All of it.
All of it. So I feel like we have a unique insight in that we've really, I don't know, we've been part of the Dallas fitness community for a long time.
Yeah.
But what we were just talking about that prompted us to turn on the camera was that we've seen an uptick in people filming in class, whether you're a creator or whether you're not. I mean, I think that it's kind of
people always are.
A mix.
Yeah.
But it's something that I have some mixed feelings about because I've been doing it for a long time. So have you. We've recorded like when we've hosted events and stuff. But I've always been like, okay, I'm okay to record if it's me and I want to show what I'm doing. I've always felt not good about invading someone else's privacy. Yeah. Like they signed up for that class. They did not sign up to be on my Instagram feed is kind of how I feel about it. But
and I think it depends on like the purpose. Like when we did our hosted workouts, like clearly we're filming because we want to give credit to the studio. We want to help them grow. We want to publicize it.
We want to show how much fun everyone had.
Yeah, we're here to help them grow. But, and like when Sessions brand new studio opened, they had like a PR night. So like they wanted people to film because they were like, hey, we're trying to get our messaging out. That's awesome. But like when you're going to a random class, like a Tuesday at 9 a.m. and there's like somebody who's like filming and you're like in it and then they're filming their whole workout and they're not really paying attention to the workout because they're trying to get good angles. And you're like, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah. And I'm thinking even like there's some days that like, I don't want to be on camera. I just want to be there and I want to, focus on my workout and focus on my breathing. And I'm there for that experience. So that's where it gets a little fuzzy for me. There's some gray area
and I think it's kind of interesting because I feel like a lot of studios, like Session has a sign that says, like 50 minutes without your phone would be a good idea or something along those lines. And when I became a mom, I was like, oh, maybe this is why everybody has their phone because like I would be watching like the monitor or like calls from school or just like worried when I wasn't with my infant. But that's not what's going on in a lot of these classes.
I think that's not what's going on. And, it's like I'm all about people promoting fitness. Again, if it's just yourself and you're not getting anyone else in the video that's unsuspecting, I think, that's okay if you can figure out a way to do that. But I noticed, in fact, I got an email from Ritual One, which is a very popular heated yoga place here in Dallas, that they have asked no recording in class. So maybe they're like okay with like a selfie or whatever before or after.
People are so sweaty there that people's phones are probably getting ruined by being like drowning in the sweat on the ground and then overheating anyways.
And it's heated to the point that you are dripping sweat. Oh yeah, I thought that was interesting that they sent out a notice just like asking people not to.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I was saying like I haven't gone to Align yet, which is like a very popular new studio, but I feel like the reason they're popular is because everybody who goes to their class is recording. Like, are you really interested to go in person and see like what percentage of people are actually recording? Because I have seen like 4 or 5 videos from the same class come out like at the same time, and I'm like, dang, like if there's only 12 or 15 people in that room, those other people that are there must feel just like really overwhelmed with like the amount of phones. That just like ruins the experience. I don't know.
And I've seen it too at O2, but I think that studio is kind of it's really big, and so I guess it hasn't been as much of a distraction to me there.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense. Well, I feel like a lot of that is driven by some of their instructors or like influencers, so that would make sense. But it's so interesting thinking about that.
Have you ever had surgery and wished you could bring a nurse home with you to continue care? Thanks to the Post-Op Collective, now you can.
Based in Dallas, Texas, and founded by a team of nursing experts, the Post-Op Collective provides private, in-home, concierge nursing care to patients recovering from elective surgeries. They're committed to curating elevated, holistic care that prioritizes your comfort, dignity, and peace of mind every step of the way. Learn more at postopcollective.com and follow Post-Op Collective on Instagram. I'm trying to think of like some newer launches. So I just saw there was something called Body Rock that was opening at Crescent Forest. I don't know what that is, but I think it's
It's Pilates. I think it's New York Reformer Pilates. I'm not sure if it's Megaformer, but when Marissa and I went there a couple of years ago, it was one that was like on the class pass that we were like, oh, maybe we should try that. We ended up trying SLT.
Oh, yeah.
And liked it, but we don't have that here yet. So Body Rock. Okay, so that's opening up. That's exciting.
Yeah.
And then Tremble, I think, is another new one that I have not tried.
Where is that at?
I think it's uptown. I could be wrong.
Okay. And then there's one called Boonda, which is at Preston and Forest, and it is from, I think, Arizona. And I'm really interested to try it. It's like a lower body focused workout. So it's a circuit, I believe, with like weights, resistance bands, and a stair stepper. And the owner has like a athletic trainer background. And her whole mission is like women don't tend to train lower body as heavy as they should, and how it's kind of like the foundation of all health. And so it's like kind of like a booty focused workout, which is kind of interesting to me.
I kind of like, I mean, I like the stair stepper for cardio because I feel like it gets it done very quickly and it's in good intervals.
Yeah, like I feel like it'd be really hard.
So I feel, that would be interesting. We'll have to go to that and try a class.
Yeah, like opens in a couple weeks.
Yeah. You were talking about that some places now have a wait list or invite only. And
So Forma Pilates, I had never heard of this. And if anything is going to make it with a wait list in a city, like it's Dallas. Like Dallas is obsessed with fitness. Like the fact that we got the pop-up with
Tracy Anderson.
Yes,
a few years
like Highland
ago.
Park Village. Yeah. And it was like during COVID and it was still sold out.
Yeah.
Like, people were just like, whatever, I don't care.
Well, and Megan Roop has come here and done a few
Megan Roop has done
too.
stuff with Daily Drills.
I went to that with Marissa. That was fun.
There are so many. And like Forma, I still don't understand. Like I was asking you if you signed up. So it's wait list and you have to email. So it's invite only. And you have to email and then you may get invited?
Yes. Well, again, I don't know completely 100%, but I thought that they had both options, like both mat and reformer.
Okay.
And when I first saw it come out, it was like email to get on the wait list. So I emailed and then I don't think I've gotten anything back, or maybe it's gone to junk mail. I don't know. I actually hadn't thought about it until you brought it up.
I do think they have both. And I know they have an online one you can pay for that's like $40 a month.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like I know an instructor who works there, but I just don't know how it works.
Yeah, like how do you take a class?
I don't know. Like, do they slide into your DMs and tell you they'd like you to come? Like, it's just such a weird, it's like a backwards process.
Yeah. Well, and I think it was very big in LA. I think the founder like brought it over from there.
Is it LA in New York?
I don't know.
I think it might just be LA.
It might just be LA. I feel like.
Yeah. So interesting. And then
Forma Pilates LA. Oh, it says Los Angeles, New York, Austin, Dallas, Phoenix, Miami. Studios by referral only.
I did know that it was Austin. I did know that they were opening that too because it opened right after Dallas.
So if anyone's listening for Forma, referral only.
Know how the process works. How do you get referred? Like, can I refer? Who is it? Somebody who's taken?
Maybe someone who's taken. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, hit us up. We want to take a class.
Yeah, please. We'd like to come check it out and give you stellar reviews. I mean,
yes.
Andrea's the optimist, so she will also give you a good review. Like, I will probably give you a good review if it's good. So,
yeah, no, I'm excited to try. It looks beautiful.
It does look beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's on Turtle Creek, right?
Yes. I think you're right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Speaking of beautiful studios, like O2 is probably like the most beautiful studio like ever. I mean, high ceilings, gorgeous. They have wonderful teachers. I feel like they have very experienced teachers, which is like super hard to find.
Yeah, I need to go back and do a reformer class there again because I did it at the very beginning. And not to say we were together actually. Yeah. And it was good, but not great. But I mean, I think it was just,
I think Andrea was like, it was okay. And I'm like, it was bad.
Yeah. I think they had just, they were still figuring
finding
things
like their style and their format, which I think you like in Dallas, it's so important that you build a culture and you kind of have your style and your thing. And I think they were trying to find that. I think they have it now.
Yeah.
I think it's like really.
And they seem to have recruited more, good instructors. And so, but I feel like they started off strong with all their like mat Pilates, yoga, like sculpt, I feel like they started really strong with that. So I really like it. As far as studios that really can do no wrong, also, I mean, Session, can we talk about that? I feel like, they're just always on it. Like their founder is very involved. She still teaches there.
Which is so insane to me because like I knew Frit back when she was
Beyond.
teaching at Beyond, and she taught, people won't believe this, but she taught Beyond 500, which was like a running strength Pilates chair class. And she taught Beyond Pilates. And she was like so freaking adorable. But I mean, I don't even know how old she was then. She was so young.
So young. And I think she had like the Lululemon connection. Because I feel like at that time, a lot of people who also worked there and were also instructors.
Yeah, did both.
Yeah, did both.
And then Session just like, I mean, it just blew up. But it's the studio. Like we both agree. Like it doesn't matter who you take. It is always good. But they have like a format and a culture. And if you love it, like it is an obsession because you go and it's always the same.
Yeah. Like, you always get something out of it. It never gets too easy. You know, they consistently challenge you, I think. And I just think they have such a tight handle on like their, you know, their culture and just their environment, their quality. Like it's just always
customer service,
top notch.
It is funny. Like there definitely is the option to have studios in Dallas that like they want you to feel like you earned like your spot there. I feel like they're not warm and welcoming when you come in. Like if you're a first timer, it's kind of like, oh, like let us grace us with your presence.
Yeah.
Whereas Session, I feel like they're like, oh my gosh, hi, how are you? Like they're like, they want you to feel welcome from day one and they want to celebrate you.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a good range of ages there. You know, there's men who take classes there too.
Now that Cristiano Ronaldo posted that he does Pilates, I feel like all the guys are like, sign me up.
Yeah. And their studios are just beautiful. You know, you walk in and you feel like, you know, it's calming environment. Music is always good.
You would never have an instructor like holding a phone, first of all.
Yeah.
Or like only focused on themselves. Like I have some instructors who are less likely to like call out names or give like personal cues.
Yeah.
But you would never have an instructor who was like in the corner like texting, where like there are definitely studios where like I've been to where I'm like, hello, I am paying you to instruct me.
Or doing the workout themselves and not paying attention to everyone else. Like you see that really rarely, I feel like, but you do see that sometimes.
And it's not to say that this is wrong, but like certain formats require like a podium. And so I feel like there's like that podium aspect where it's like, I'm the queen, I'm on a podium. And Session's not like that. Like the instructor's walking around. And so it's more like friendly, I feel like that way. And it's a great workout for modifications. We talked about this. Like postpartum, oh my gosh, like sign me up, great place to be because you can modify everything. Where some places like say that they have modifications, but like, can you modify a hot sculpt class?
Yeah, not really.
Not really. Turn down the heat just for me, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So. Well, and you do see a lot of pregnant women, and they do sometimes will do like workshops like pregnancy and Pilates or whatever.
Trying to be like really accessible to all.
Yeah.
Types.
Speaking of sculpt, what are kind of your favorites? I feel like when I do sculpt, I tend to go to class studios.
Yeah, class. I really like class because it's not super hot. Like full disclosure, we lived next to Ritual One essentially when they opened. So like when they opened, I was like obsessed. I'm like, this is so cool. And I was also in that phase of life where I was like, it's so hard and it's so hot. And I feel like I'm going to die, but I did it. I mean, I'm just like hanging on by a thread, but like, you know, it's fine that I'm lightheaded. And now I'm like definitely not interested in doing classes like that. Or now I see that as like a big red flag. Like I don't want to feel like I died in class. And I feel like classes temperature is like hot, but it's not unbearable to the point that like I took it up to, I think like 3 days prior to delivering my son, which most people around me didn't really like. But
you were already used to it. Like, you would not recommend it for someone who
no.
Yeah,
but it was like, okay, like this is a temperature that I can safely exist in where like I would never do something hotter than that. I think they're in like the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
like,
not as
one's
hot
like above
as
100.
Some places.
Well,
and I have noticed that some people are doing that as an option now, like calling it warm instead of hot, which I like. I know O2 does like a warm yoga or a warm sculpt, which, you know, I think that's really good because some people don't want that much of a, you know, hot experience.
Yeah. And I love their class because like the musicality.
Yes.
Like if you like, I just, you know, sometimes I just want to like rave, you guys. Like I'm a mom.
Yeah.
So, like I just want to go rave at 9:30 and like I want to be surrounded by pretty people. So like I'm gonna go there. It's so fun. Right.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel that adrenaline rush. Like really miss like Elena's classes.
Carrie Sellers
still there. Carrie's
Carrie Sellers is, I mean,
Carrie and Allison, I just like
and Paige, of course.
Yeah. Like great. It's like Jasmine's class, like if you want to people watch, oh my
Yes.
gosh, go to Jasmine's class. You want to see some cute sets that you want to buy and put on your wish list. Like
Yes.
it's like
Jasmine's class
it's like
is
an
so fun.
interactive LTK experience. Like I need
Yes.
the links from all these athleisure
And
outfits.
Jasmine's always dressed so
Yes.
cute too. Like
Yes.
her outfit is always
So
on point.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was gonna say, like, I can't forget about Shine Hot Pilates because, like,
Oh,
talk about
yeah.
culture. Like, they just have created their own
Mhm.
culture. Like, their sculpt is so different than class studios
And they just
in the best
opened
way.
a new studio. They
Yeah.
have one in Plano
Yes,
now.
they have 3 locations now, which is
Mhm.
like a huge thing. Talk about like women wellness entrepreneurs, which is like what our whole podcast is about.
Yeah.
Like they just like killed it. And I
Yeah.
feel like they have like their own style, their own content, like hit it twice or
Yeah.
like whatever key terms. Like they've done such a good job at like
Mhm.
having the format that everybody knows is like a
Yes.
Shine specific format.
Yes. Yeah. I haven't been there in a while, but I do really like them. And I think that, they're another one that really has a tight grasp on like what they offer.
And I feel like they're like hot mom culture a little bit.
Yes.
Like
Yeah. Well, they
you
just
wanna be
bring
like
that, the two
yeah, like,
founders.
that's what they are. Like, they are hot moms, and so I feel like if that's what you're looking for, like, a little bit not older, but, like, you don't wanna hang out with college kids, like, I feel like that's where you go.
Mhm. Yeah. And I mean, there are a lot of young people who
Who
go
teach
there
there.
and
Yes,
who
yes,
teach there,
yes.
but like there's
Like, there's more of
definitely
an emphasis of,
yeah.
like, I've graduated college.
Yeah. I love that. I'm trying to think what else is new.
I don't have anything to say about yoga studios because I don't go to those
I
places.
know, I haven't
But
done yoga. I mean, I used to love yoga. That was like
which
one of
is
my
now hate
favorites.
it.
And I mean,
O2 has right?
I took the warm yoga at O2 and I liked it.
Yeah.
That was good. I haven't done anything
I
recently
haven't done
there.
since, like, Deborah, and I think she's, like,
Yeah.
virtual
She's
one.
well and at O2.
Oh, wait, O2. Yeah.
Deborah Lee, we
Lovely.
love her.
Lovely. So
Um,
talented.
yeah, what else? Oh, I like Core Power. I haven't been in a while,
Yeah.
but I mean that's like
Yeah.
a consistent one and we have a
The
bunch
one you
here.
haven't done that I've done
Ooh.
is C7, the
Oh, no, I haven't.
trampoline. You still have to
We've been
go.
talking about this. I've not. I
Oh
think
my
that'd be
God,
so fun. So it's rebounder, and then what
it's
else do they?
rebounder, and then you get off. So the owner was a dancer, and she danced in New York. Talk about like connected some of the coolest people. Like, so she knew Simone, who has like kind of that original trampoline workout in New
Oh,
York.
okay.
De La Rue, I think, who's like dating a 20-year-old model. Anyways, that's something to look up on Instagram.
Yes.
She has that concept, and her whole idea was to help women like in that menopause phase have a workout that wasn't like hormone disrupting, right?
Mm,
Like a type of cardio that was low impact, that was easier on your joints. And so you do the trampoline, and then there's pieces where you'll use like glider or bands or weights off of it. And it's very much kind of like a Megan Roop, like
okay.
Pilates dance style
Okay.
intermix, but it is hard. Like I sweat buckets, but it's not hot.
Oh, it looks
But, like,
fun.
I mean, you're like you don't have that joint pain afterwards. It's not like you did a HIIT workout where, like, your whole body hurts. You just sweat a lot because your heart rate's
So you're getting
elevated.
like some impact, but it's not like high impact.
Yeah,
I
which I
guess
love.
is what.
It's
Okay.
like low impact cardio,
Okay.
but it's intense low impact cardio,
Ooh,
which is
that
so
sounds.
unique. And I guess they have trampoline classes now at the new I'm gonna blank on the name. What's the new gym that opened up here?
Oh, Club
Club
Studio. I have not
Studios.
been there yet, but
They
getting to know gyms and
fitness is like
instructors and
everyone's
fitness, it's
connected.
kind of like people move around. Yeah, but that's really close to us. In fact, Marissa tried a sculpt class there and liked it. I have not been yet.
He has a lot of instructors
Um,
who teach other places who teach there because it's like a big box gym. It reminds me of
yes.
Equinox vibes. It's like
Yeah.
a big box gym with group fitness.
And they have pickleball, which is, I
Yeah.
need to go tour because apparently they have
And like
indoor
an Olympic
courts.
lifting area. Like they have weightlifting
Yes.
area. Yeah, it's supposed
Yeah.
to be beautiful.
And let's see. Speaking of lifting classes, you go
Yeah.
to Lift House a lot. Tell us
Yeah.
about Lift House because I think I've been there once, but it's been a while.
I'm obsessed with Lift House. Hi you guys. I'm sure you're listening. So Lift House is great because they are mostly personal trainers who are like highly experienced. Most of the owners are like OG Equinox guys. Who came up through their TRX program and then opened their own. And what the cool thing is about Lift House is that they offer small group strength training classes. And so if you're like not ready for a
Oh.
trainer or you're looking for something to do in between training, I take their classes. I cannot say enough about them just because like I lifted through my entire pregnancy and all of them, it's mostly men who teach. None of them were ever uncomfortable with that. None of them ever told me, like, maybe you shouldn't lift or like maybe you should use 5 pounds. Like, I lifted heavy weight during my pregnancy. They're all so comfortable with modifications. And I have
Okay.
gotten so strong from working with them because I feel like they're efficient, which I love efficiency, with doing the functional type of strength that works. I feel very much like with Ryan, like form and function matter, and they're not going to
you're
have
definitely
you.
following a program.
Yeah. Like I've never done burpees and jumping jacks there. I have done sled pushes. I have done, sprints on a parachute treadmill, but I feel like everything I'm doing is like really purposeful. And I feel like some of like the very best trainers are there. So like Ryan Molina, Tyler Dickey, David Case, I feel like a lot of people know.
He was the Equinox, right, for a
Yeah,
long time.
Quentin Jordan, they all train out of there, and they're just really good at what they do. And so I send most of my clients there because I can trust that, one, it doesn't have that like bro vibe of a big box gym, but that they're going to be safe with my clients and they're also going to see results.
So it would be even like friendly for beginners because
I send all my beginners.
Okay, so because they have
I want them to
small
learn
group format.
form.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
That's awesome.
like I was in class the other day with a guy who was like using like a 20-pound kettlebell, and this was like a big guy. I'm using like a 65-pound kettlebell, and someone will say something like, "You need to go heavier," like you need to hinge, or like they give feedback, and it's been so helpful for me because even my husband and I will go on the weekends, and he has gained so much from working with them, and he's had very little personal training in his life. So I love that. The other one that I love is Evolve.
Okay. I haven't
A
been there
very
either.
hard workout. But again, the owner, Sharif, is like so adamant about people, one, the teachers knowing what they're doing. Like they have really strong
So they
teachers.
know about strength training.
Yeah, they're
very
trainers or they're
well-versed.
PTs or they're physical therapists. Like they know what they're doing.
That's super important.
And they are always providing a workout that it really moves the needle in that strength category. So like they have more like cardio heavy classes, but like that is a great place. Like if I was single, I would go meet my husband there, like a strong, capable husband who probably has 6-pack abs.
That's a good shout out. Yeah. For anyone who's single,
I feel like
that's
they train a lot of athletes. And so like if you kind of have like an athletic background or like maybe you played sports in high school or college. I see this a lot with clients and like, I don't know where to work out or I would feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I feel like the athletes go there.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
I also think that this is a new ad for Class Studios, but they now have a strength class.
They have a strength class.
And
I haven't taken it.
I've taken it actually. Marissa and I have taken it before. She's gone a few more times than I have.
So they had Train, which was like a circuit class, but it had a cardio component.
Yes.
And then they had Sprint or Tread, which had a treadmill component and strength, but this is just strength.
It's just strength. And it's 45 minutes, which I feel like is great. Like if you want to go in and just target it, there's no cardio. The class we took was taught by Jasmine, who's the owner.
And it's like, it's body targeted.
It's kind of body targeted. So I think the day we went was like
upper body, lower
back.
body.
And then we did like some lower body, like hamstring, squat stuff. So I could be wrong about that. But yes, it's definitely like targeted specific areas. So if you went like twice a week and you could probably hit 2 different areas. So yeah, I thought it was really great. I think that's a good
add-on. Like Class has such a really strong like membership base that I feel like you're always trying to be like the total package for your client.
Yeah.
I thought that was such a smart move because like I have a lot of cardio girlies who are like, well, I'm just taking sculpt every day. And I'm like, oh, are you doing for, strength? And they're like, well, I could take tread, but again, that was cardio. And so the strength is great because like maybe you do sculpt and strength and you get a really nice balance.
Yeah, you could like alternate those and then maybe add in the train or whatever. So I think that's a good one. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I tried the Reformed Pilates. It's new. It's from, the one I tried was in Plano.
Oh, I know.
But they have one in North Dallas.
They don't have anything like Park Cities yet.
I don't think so. But I know they're a Phoenix thing. A friend of mine who lives in Phoenix was like, oh yeah, I have a membership. So yeah, but only one class, but I felt like it was a really good format. They gave a lot of cues as far as like form and everything. And so I thought that was good. It's reformer. So I like that.
You know what's so funny is like, I feel like if we were doing this 5 or 6 years ago, we would have immediately talked about spin.
Yes. I know. Well, and did you see that Soul Cycle closed? Like that's crazy.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, like in Dallas or?
Well, no, the one in Preston Center.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. That was not such a big overstatement. So dramatic.
The company shut down. But like, oh no, just this one.
I guess it just seems like it was I remember when it came to Dallas, it was such a big deal and there was a waiting list and you couldn't get in. And like, I remember going and it was like, such a big deal.
I remember when my girlfriend's Rebecca is like a content creator and she was like, yeah, I got a free month at Soul Cycle to do content for them. Do you want to go with me? And I was like, what? Like it was just like you had won. Like you had
if they picked
made it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And to be an instructor there was like such a big deal.
And like
And I used to like them, but I can't even remember the last time I took a cycle
frankly,
class.
like, am not a fan of SoulCycle because it was so cramped and so hot. It was like New York vibes, right? And that's just not my thing. I don't want to be on top of somebody as they're sweating.
Well, and the person would be like right in front of you too.
Me. Somebody's booty was on my bike.
But yeah, I mean, I liked it for a time. I just feel like, again, like not the workout I'm looking for right now.
No.
It's a little too much cardio for me right now.
Too much like, I could feel my cortisol just like through the roof. Maybe
but
that's not a thing, but that's what it felt like.
Yeah, but I loved them. I loved Flywheel.
We were talking about Carla, who is a stylist in the area, used to teach at Ride House. We're in an event the other night, and she was talking about like, Ride House and like the lights and like the money gun. And I'm like, I mean, spin classes were it in Dallas. They were the thing. Yeah. Everybody was doing spin at one point. Zen 22.
Zen 22 was a big deal.
Like Sir Conley, like hello, Bachelor in Paradise, like call outs. It's so funny to think about what the like hot trends were. I feel like Pilates kind of took over spin.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I think so.
Such a
because
dramatic shift.
Yeah, and every, between Reformer Pilates, Megaformer, I feel like we've had One Legree. I mean, we have Solid Core here too, which I've never really been. I don't know. I've taken it a few times, but I don't know why.
They do core first, and I hate that.
Yeah.
It's like they burn out your core early.
I know some people love it, and I wish I did because there's one really close. Yeah, just not my personal favorite.
No, not at all.
But yeah, they're nationwide, I guess, and I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, Pilates I think took over. Sculpt is very popular.
And then one that I'm so excited that is opening is it's Britt, was it Strackner? Now Everest is opening.
Yes.
So Stay Fit Virtual is going to be a real in studio.
Yeah. I think it's like the Lovers Inwood area is where it's going to be.
She's taking over in the pavilion right across from Trader Joe's where Sanctum was. Sanctum moved.
Okay.
And that was
Ride House.
So it was Ride House where Ride House was. That's going in. And I'm so excited because she's like such a wealth of knowledge coming from Barry's and just having like her own like really strong online following. I'm so excited to see. I feel like it's going to give a lot of studios a run for their money.
I think so too. Well, and I think
she really knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing. I think she also really embraces like strong is healthy
females,
and
like strong, sexy females. And I feel like a lot of gyms want to do that, but they don't feel comfortable making that like bold statement.
Yeah.
Like Grit was kind of like that, like strong females, just a very different vibe. So I'm really excited. And I feel like the people watching will be amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we'll have to go. Well, I mean, when they open or if they,
I think it's going to be this fall.
Okay. Yeah. And I followed her on Instagram for a long time and I always think she does really great content. She shares her story, her journey,
somebody who really appreciates like form and function too. Like she's not the like, look, I'm doing cardio for hours. It's like, oh, I'm lifting heavy and like you need to too.
Yeah. No, I think that'll be great. Plus I love to support, like a strong local female entrepreneur. We'll definitely be going.
If you're listening to this and you live in a small town and you're like, wow, why are there so many studios? That's how I felt when I moved to Dallas. It is like very much how the restaurant scene is. The fitness scene here is wild. Like if you open a studio and it's not good, you're not going to make it.
You're not going to make it.
It's like sink or swim.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Well, and that was the biggest thing to me.
Powder Heart.
Yeah. What was the Rise thing? Rise Nation. Rise Nation had a good run though, didn't they?
And then there was another climbing one too. The Versa Climber Forever. I mean, that machine.
That machine is really hard though. Like that's really tough.
So many
not everybody can do that.
Beyond like has just like really, I think Pilates now is super saturated, but like so many studios try to open and it's like if you don't have a good following, you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. It's not going to make it.
Well, I remember, in the early 2000s when I first moved here, I had just gotten into fitness in like high school, college. And so then moving here, I was like, oh my gosh, like there is so much. Well, first of all, with gyms, like we have amazing, like beautiful gyms here that offer so much.
Equinox was here, multiple locations.
But then when group fitness took off, really that was a content pillar that I had when I first started the blog of like trying classes and like talking about those things. So I don't know. I just think we're really lucky to be here. And if you don't live in Dallas and you want to just come on
you want to move
a little vacation and just, eat at some great restaurants and take some great workout classes, I think you'd have a lot of fun. We just gave you all the recs.
Sometimes it's like really hot here. And so we need something else to do. So we work out.
Yeah.
But I feel like
the air conditioning.
Like that's the best part is that because it is so saturated, like you do have to be the best. And so like the studios that are constantly like nice and constantly innovating and have eucalyptus towels, it's like the best. Yeah. Right. So there's a really high standard. Oh, like One Sweat.
Oh, I
looks at it.
haven't been there. Is it?
Yeah, I love it. It's like very much like tread or berries. So they have like a
Oh,
darker room with a really nice wood weight style treadmill or techno gym treadmill that's like the
okay.
self powered. That actually, no, it's not self powered. It can go either way.
So it's similar to
Yeah.
berries.
So you can
Okay.
turn it on. Yeah. Either way, how berries is.
Okay.
And then there's a floor component, but they changed the workout to be like 50-50 cardio weights or 70-30.
Okay.
And then I think they just added Pilates maybe like once a week because they have a Houston location that does that.
Oh,
But
okay.
the workout itself is really good. They have some newer instructors. I think that sometimes you're kind of like, it's hit or miss. When you have to be instructor specific, that's rough. You have to be like, oh,
Yeah.
I can only take certain instructors to have a good class. But I really like the studio itself and like the amenities, beautiful bathroom, all the things.
Oh, I think you were telling me, yeah, they had a
That
beautiful loft.
matters, you
Yes.
know? Like, if you're taking 6 AM workout and changing, you need a
You need
bathroom
it.
that,
Yeah.
like, it's such a, like, nice
Nice.
resource.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like berries is one that's also like held strong in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like it's been here for a while too. Now that you
And
mentioned
that has
that.
that, like, cult following where I
Yeah.
feel like people who
Oh,
are
yeah.
Barry's members, when they travel, they
Mhm.
take Barry's classes.
Yeah.
Like Fight Club, you know? They're like, "I
For
only take
sure.
from Barry's. I'm doing Hell Week." Like, they have such strong
Yeah.
branding.
For sure.
I mean, even their I think, like, people's bodies is you're like, "Oh, it's Barry's body." It's, like,
Yeah.
very branded. So,
Body by berries. Yes.
yes, pretty much. Exactly.
All
So many
right.
more,
So
but
many more. But yeah, that I feel
hopefully
like
we
that
give
was
you some good insight
a good
and
overview.
411 on like the different
Yeah.
studios.
Yeah. And let us know if you know of any that we didn't mention or that we need to
Yeah,
know
or like
about.
new openings or new closings.
Yeah. Bye.